Hey, my friend, welcome. If you have Aries ruling the sixth house of your natal chart, there's a way in which you bring the fiery initiative startup energy of Aries into your day-to-day life, your routines, and it also impacts your physical body. We're going to talk about what this means. Welcome. I'm Rachel Hardy. This is a series on house rulership using Western astrology, whole sign. And the sixth house represents a couple of things. First of all, this is the last house on the bottom half of the wheel that represents your whole life. And these sections of these different houses, like sections of your chart, on the bottom half, they are more about you and the inner you. And then we move into the 7th through 12th houses, which have more to do with how you relate to the external world. So the sixth house is the last in the bottom half, and it represents, first of all, your day-to-day life and routines and work, but not so much from a big picture career perspective, which is held in the 10th house, but like the day-to-day, what you do in your daily routine and daily work and daily life. The sixth house also represents your physical body and your health, and you can see how these are very closely connected because what you are doing and how you are doing it and how you're moving through your day is very much about how your physical body is feeling and operating and how your health is. So when you have Aries ruling this sector of your chart, remember that all of the individual planets are going to tell a more specific story, and so there will be a lot more factors. But there's a way in which the energy of Aries, which is the go-getter, startup, fiery initiative, making things happen energy, is infused into your daily routines and your physical health in some way. Again, this is going to be more nuanced depending on all the placements of planets within it and the story they're telling. But how can you use this? How can you work with this? There's a way in which your natural energy of doing and starting up and making things happen wants to come through. It may sometimes be so much that it can be a lot to manage or a lot to keep track of. For example, having so many projects that you want to do in a day or so many things that you want to get done might be a way that this Aries energy expresses itself in your sixth house. This is okay. I'm going to invite you to, as always, embrace the energy that makes you up, because when we're not fighting it, we can tap into its power. And there's a very strong, powerful startup making things happen energy here that gets things done. A challenge can be following through to completion. This doesn't mean that you're not good at this. It just means that you want to bring in the structures to support all of your fiery startup energy as you go through your day-to-day life, set up your routines, allow that energy to flow through you and create the structures that can hold it. In your physical health, there's a way that you are, again, very connected to this fiery, passionate startup energy. Depending on all the other factors in your life and described in your chart, this may have been held in, this may have been thwarted in some way. Connecting to that life force energy of what you desire and what you love and what you're passionate about is going to be so, so important. This is important for everyone, but if you're an Aries sixth house, it's essential that you connect to that passionate desire of what lights you up and what moves you forward in life, because this is very strongly impacting your physical health. And when that desire, that energy is for various reasons pushed down or constricted, it's not allowing the full you to flow through. So the invitation here would be to connect to what lights you up, what drives you. If you've been making wrong in any way, your very strong forward driving energy, know that that is not wrong. That is your power. That's your life force. You get to be as strong as you are. And if there's any way that you have been disconnected from that passion that drives you, as can so easily happen, the invitation would be to spend a bit of time, perhaps today, connecting to what would your ideal life and day look like? And what would be the things you'd create? And what drives you and what moves you forward? Let yourself dream a bit here, because that energy infusing you is only going to support you moving forward on your path, which is also going to support your physical vitality and energy and health. Let me know if this resonates for you in the comments, and please like and subscribe if this has been helpful. If you have Aries placed on the 6th house, then your 7th house of relationships is ruled by Taurus, and we'll talk about that in the next video. I'll see you there.